Okay, good morning all. And today I'll be taking up the problem on analysis of frames by the slope deflection method. So you have already studied the slope deflection method, and I think you have done the derivation for that, and also you have worked on problems related to beams. Okay, maybe with settlement, without settlement, and so on the continuous beams. So our main intention here is to determine the bending moment and shear force within the beam, and also to know the behavior of the beam, how it is going to deflect. Okay, so that is what we are interested in. Now coming to the further part of the analysis, what we have is the analysis of frames. Okay, so in the case of frames, we normally have two different types of frames based on what is the joint condition. That is whether the joints are rigid or the joints are hinged or pinned. Okay, so here we'll be dealing with the rigid jointed frames. Okay, what do we mean by rigid jointed frames? If you have come across, can anyone try to tell me what is a rigid jointed frame? Another type of frame what we have is pin jointed frame, rigid jointed frame and pin jointed frame. So the difference what you find in these two is the joint restraint. Okay, so in case of rigid jointed frames, no rotation between the two members is allowed at a joint, whereas a pin jointed frame can have relative rotation between the members connected at the joint. That is what the difference is. Okay, there will not be any relative rotation of the members which are connected at the joint. I hope you all can see the screen. I'm sharing the screen over here. Is this visible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so these frames, what I have shown here, they are all rigid jointed frame. So if I take one of the joint, say for example, this particular joint in the frame, so what you have is relative rotation of this vertical member and horizontal member is not possible. Say, for example, this column or this vertical member, if it is rotating by some radians, some 10 or 20 radians, for example, then it will also take this horizontal member along with it. Okay, rotation of one member will also cause the rotation of other members which are connected at this joint. It is that this joint is rigid. Okay, so that is how a rigid joint behaves, or a rigid joint frame behaves. You'll not find relative rotation. Okay, members are allowed to rotate, but whatever is the rotation in one of the members, same you will observe in all other members which are connected at that joint. Okay, so that is what rigid jointed frame is. Okay, in case of pin jointed frame, there can be a relative rotation between these members, any members which are connected at the joint. Okay, truss is an example of pin jointed frame. You have heard of these truss members or structures, frames, truss. They are all pin jointed frames. Okay, there we don't take that joint to be rigid. We consider that to be pin jointed, wherein rotation is allowed at that joint. Okay, now what analysis we are dealing in with this slope reflection module is analysis of rigid jointed frames. They are also called the portal frames. Okay, so what you come across here in rigid jointed frames when you go for analysis is there'll be two types of behaviors. One is a sway behavior, another is a non-sway behavior. Okay, so there can be a lateral displacement of this frame. Okay, like this, what has been shown over here. A frame, okay, when subjected to loading, it can undergo horizontal displacement. Okay, if that happens, then we call that as a sway frame. In case any frame is undergoing such lateral displacement. Okay, where you find these frames, you have the buildings. Okay, in buildings you have the beam and column network. Okay, so that itself is a frame. If you look at any frame, any structure, building structure, there you can find such frames. Even in case of these industrial structure, maybe a steel structure, it may be RCC structure. Okay, you will find such network of beams and columns connected together. Okay, they represent these rigid jointed frames. They may be plane frame. If you take frame which is lying in one single plane, the beams and columns are lying in one single plane, we call such frames as portal frames. Or else if you consider the entire building, it is a space frame or a three-dimensional frame. Okay, so we are dealing with analysis of 2D frames. So what I was telling was how a sway frame behaves. You'll find the lateral displacement. You can see this particular joint has undergone a displacement delta, and another joint over here is also undergoing a displacement delta. This is what we call it as a sway. This lateral displacement of the frame, we call it as a sway. Okay, and this member, the beam or this horizontal member, is considered to be axially rigid. Please keep this in mind. So these members, whatever members we come across in these frames or even in beams, they are all axially rigid. What I mean to say by that is there will not be any elastic deformation within the member. This member cannot undergo shortening or elongation, okay, when subjected to loading. So always, if the member length is 3 meters, it will always remain 3 meter. Okay, throughout the loading, whenever you observe that length, it will always remain 3 meter. It will not go any shortening or any elongation. That is what axially rigid member means. Okay, so for our analysis, we are considering that the members are axially rigid. Only then these two displacements can be same, delta and delta. Displacement, horizontal displacement at this joint say A and at this joint B, they can be same. Okay, so that is a one assumption what is done in all our analysis over here. Okay, so this is one case under which that is what a sway frame is. Okay, so how does a frame sway? What are the conditions under which frame will undergo sway? Not all frames are sway frames. There are certain frames which can undergo sway, which are subjected to this lateral displacement. Else, there will be a frame which may not have any sway in it. Okay, so what are these conditions? What you see here, the first condition is a force. You may have a force which is trying to sway or push the frame in lateral direction. Okay, this lateral force, what is shown over here.